today's show is brought to you by True Classic Tees. As you can see, baby, I got mine on because it is for the man that has that nice athletic build up top, but might not be as athletic in the midsection. It gives you a little more room. Talk about that margin of error. You want the margin of error in the right places. And that's what True Classic Tees brings to you, but not just with the t-shirts that they do have in all type of prime colors, which is perfect because it goes with literally everything. But they also have loungewear, hoodies, and stuff like that as well. And you know how we do. If we're going to talk about any company on this show, we talk about them for a reason, baby, because we support them, but they also have a promo code so we can help you as well. That promo code is MOAT. You use that, you'll get 25% off of your purchase at trueclassictees.com. Once again, that promo code is MOAT. So check them out. Shout out to True Classic Tees for supporting the culture, baby.
What do you think of the Rams picking up Baker's waiver? And what do you think about him potentially starting tonight? If Wofford can't play, I guess you really have to go with Baker.
Yeah, if no Wofford or if Wofford doesn't finish the game, is Baker. Baker is going to be dressed. Baker
literally has to.
They said they are going to decide in warm-ups. This is nuts. This is nuts, bro. But yeah, if it's no Wofford, then obviously you roll Baker. But just full circle, my thoughts on the Rams putting the claim in for Baker. I like it. And I know people made a big deal about him not having other teams put a claim in. If another team puts a claim in, you're taking him and the contract with it. Like I said, I think he's going to get $1.4 million is what's remaining. So if a team didn't view Baker and felt like they wanted to even put that money in his pocket, that's why you don't put the claim in, because if he clears waivers, you can negotiate him and get him for whatever price. It could be a lot lower potentially. But the Rams, they just didn't want to deal with that. So it makes sense. You got your quarterback, Matthew Stafford, so you're not necessarily worried about long-term moving on from him. But is he worth a flyer when you say John Wofford's your backup? Or you're looking at a scenario where it's a short week and you got injuries at quarterback. Stafford's been on and off, hurt all season.
At least be a little exciting. Maybe that's what it comes down to.
I'm like,
at least be a little interesting.
Well, and I also think for Baker, I just wish it was more of an offseason move, because I do feel like this would be a dope scenario for him being paired up with a Sean McVay. Where has he had that at?
You're talking about as a backup, right?
He's being paired with Sean McVay. I just wish that he could have a full offseason just to be around it, to learn that offense, to just learn what he sees, because I still feel like Baker has talent in certain areas, but it's like, man, you clearly have been missing something. There has been a disconnect somewhere that's keeping you from elevating, improving, and living up to the draft status. So it's like, man, why not go to this? When we talked about Jameson, we said him going to Sean Payton.
I do think that's something Baker probably needs.
Yeah.
Just, hey, you're going to be a backup
Absolutely, man. And that's the part where it's like, I wish that he would just sit there and actually spend an offseason with it. I don't know if he's going to, because I don't know his temperament. It's hard to read Baker at times, but he's been chill. Yeah. But that's the thing for me. I'm just like, I think it would be a good situation for him just to stay out there and learn it regardless of what happens, because I think that could give him that resurgence. Very similar to what we're seeing with Trubisky right now, right? Where went to Chicago, didn't work out at the end. Obviously, he went to Buffalo, set for the year, and that gave him what? Opportunity to come here.
Just by not doing anything,
like,
his stock rose up.
Is that not the truth, though?
It happens. Same with
Jameis.
Is that not
All
of a sudden he sat and he became a starter.
I'm looking at Baker. I'm like, bro, that's what you need to do right now, because clearly the transition from Cleveland to Panthers was not it. Now, the Panthers situation, that's not exclusively on you. Man, they firing head coach. It's a bad situation. So you went from a situation that maybe wasn't the best for you to a really bad situation, and now you're getting the stigma of, man, this 3 teams in a calendar year is not a good look. This is where you say to yourself, man, you sit here for a year, because who offensively are you going to go to that's going to have a better scenario for you? Is it Kansas City? Sure. But I personally think you got a better chance of playing behind Stafford than you do of playing behind Mahomes.
Just due to straight injury.
Just the injury, yeah. It's like Stafford's tough as heck, but he gets injured a lot.
Well, that's not even this year. He was always injured up in Detroit.
Absolutely. But we would hire him because he would play. He's going to play, but he's going to get hurt a ton, so you're going to get more opportunities, whereas Mahomes doesn't miss a lot of football. So you're not going to go with Andy Reid. It's like, man, you got McVay right here. He's one of the best. We talk about his lineage. We talk about Zach Taylor and all these other coaches like, oh, why? Because he came from under this guy. Oh, he came from under this guy. It's like, man, you're with that dude right now. So that would be my recommendation. That's kind of how I look at it for him.
Yeah, Rams are done this year. At least maybe it brings some interest. Like if he's playing tonight, isn't that more interesting of a game for Thursday Night Football?
I'm gonna tune in for the beginning to see
literally
what's
off
up.
the couch here.
Yeah.
First time with the Rams. Has he even practiced with them yet? Going up against the Raiders?
Bro,
at least it's a little more interesting.
Bro, they said he had an install. He's confident. I said, well, y'all better stop lying.
Like, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of this year. Baker going to the Rams. Like, who cares?
Nobody.
Rams aren't doing anything. They're injured across. Like, Aaron Donald's not even playing. Cooper Kupp's out for the year. Stafford's out. Like, they're just done. This is just a bad year for them.
Yeah.
So, all right, whatever. Now, what's interesting is Wofford actually kept the Rams in the game last week against a good Seattle team. So, I'm just interested if it was all equal and Wofford was healthy. I think you just roll with Wofford.
If he wasn't going against Geno last week, he probably would have won. But it was Geno.
Yeah, Geno did clutch up. You got to give the credit.
They wrote him off. He ain't right back. He still ain't right back. I got rid of all my pens in the house. I ain't writing back nobody. Nope, can't do it. I'm with you.
It's just something to talk about. I guess maybe it makes things interesting for McVay for the rest of the year, too, where it's like, season's over. Can I turn around Baker a little bit? This is my next challenge.
I mean, I was about to say, who do you think would be easier to do that, Goff or Baker, in terms of how McVay was able to cook it up? Because they both was top talents, both were top picks.
I don't know. We already seen it with Goff, so my answer would be Goff.
Okay.
Baker's just been really on a bad run. And I know you talk about Panthers being a bad scenario, but it's even a worse bad look that P.J. Walker and, Sam Darnold just want to. Like, they've looked better than you in that system. And it's unfair to any quarterback down there.
Yeah.
But still, he's been bad, man.
Yeah.
He's been bad. Last season with Cleveland, we thought it was more injury. Now with Carolina.
No.
Who knows? That's what I mean. This is a nice little project for McVay then. Maybe a little challenge.
This is also what I'm saying for Baker, bro. You gotta let it cool off a little bit, bro. It's getting hot. You don't want that stigma on you now. Nah, you only got about 1 or 2 opportunities. That's the roof. That's the reality of it, man.
Oh, for sure.
That's the reality of it, man.
A celebrity backup or a backup that's gonna be causing noise.
Seriously, bro. You got 1 or 2 more opportunities, man. Yeah.